All right. Well, welcome again to another edition of Tightwad Todd. It is, as always, great to be with you. Well, today for this edition, we're in the kitchen and we're going to talk about a recipe here. Not recipe for anything, but a recipe for a dairy alternative milk. Now, some of you may need to avoid dairy milk for one reason or another, or sometimes I've heard certain things about dairy milk, and sometimes it gets a bad rap. I don't have anything against dairy milk at all, but sometimes you may want to, for whatever reason, have a dairy alternative. And so today we're going to show you how to do that. Now, what we're going to make today is probably there's multiple types of milk substitutes or milk alternatives that you can create or buy. But today we're going to do one of the most inexpensive ones, and something that I always have on hand just because it's something I eat every day practically, and that is oat milk. So we're gonna show you how to make oat milk. Now, as far as that goes, let me just say that that oat milk is something that's easy to make. It's something that's accessible, but if you go to buy it in the store, you will pay for it. Let me tell you, I just calculated, I looked up on the Walmart app and looked at how much oat milk would cost, and I did it for comparison's sakes. I figured out how much it would be for a gallon of oat milk, and it came out to $9.79. That's before tax. So you're really talking about a $10 gallon beverage when you're talking about oat milk. And that's when you can do it for yourself right here at home. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And first of all, what I'm going to do is I got my little, I hope that's 1 cup. Yep, sure is. I'm going to put 2 cups of water, just some tap water in here. And so we will put a couple of cups of tap water here. Nothing too special, just cold water. Now I'm using cold water, and that's going to be important for a reason I'll just explain here real quickly. If you use hot water, you're going to somehow it activates something in the oats. I can't remember exactly all the details, but what will happen is you will wind up with slimy oats, and you don't want that. You don't want, or oat milk. You don't want slimy oat milk. You want oat milk that is non-slimy, right? And so what I'm going to do is, to make sure this is sufficiently cold, I'm just going to add a couple of ice cubes here just to cool it down. We're not making an ice, we're not making a smoothie here. We're just enough to cool the mixture down a little bit. And then what we're going to do is, well, we're going to use some oats. Now, I'm not trying to make a gallon of this. I'm not trying to make a ton. I'm just going to make enough to fill this Coca-Cola glass here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get some oats out of this. Now, this is kind of important, I think, as at least relatively. So these are old-fashioned oats, and that's probably the best bet. Okay, there's different kinds of oats. You can buy instant oats, you can buy old-fashioned oats, and you can buy steel-cut oats. But really, you need this kind of in the middle here, this middling type. And so this is old-fashioned oats. We're going to do 4 parts water to 1 part oats here, okay? And so I'm going to put in just a half a cup of oats here or thereabout, okay? So that's what we'll do. Okay, I think it's about a half a cup. Does it look like half a cup to you? I guess so. I don't know. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We got the ice in there, and just for a little bit of taste, it's not bad by itself, but I'll put a couple drops, or maybe more than a couple drops of vanilla. Okay, so we've done that, and I'm going to put this in here now. We're going to blend it, but we're not going to blend it for more than 30 seconds. Okay, we don't want to blend it very long, because again, if you blend it too long, it's going to make it slimy. And then what we got here is some cheesecloth, right? And you can use nut, I don't know if there's like nut cloth or something like that. You can do all kind of stuff like that, but this is what we're going to use. And we'll take some of that, and we will spread it out a little bit here, and then we will I'm going to put it over the mouth of this cup, and then we will okay, well, I guess I better blend it first, right? Okay, here I go. So I'm going to put this on here, And we will, I don't know what thing to use here. We'll just do maybe liquefy? I don't know. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So I'm going to count to 30. All right, ready? Go. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000, 17, 1,000, 18, 1,000, 19, 1,000, 20, 1,000, 21, 1,000, 22, 1,000, 23, 1,000, 24, 1,000, 25, 1,000, 26, 1,000, 27, 1,000, 28, 1,000, 29, 1,000, 30. Okay, so there you go. There is the blended oat milk. See what it looks like there. Looks like that, okay? And then I'm going to pour it through this cheesecloth into my cup here. We'll see how that works for us. Now, oh, crow. Uh-oh. Oh, fish sticks. Did you see that? Can you believe that? Well, I could have done this better. I could have used more. Hell, I could have put a rubber band around there even maybe and kept that from doing that. Just wanted to go down again. A little bit tricky, huh? Let's see, maybe if I held it on this side a little better. Yeah. Now, let's try that again. Oh, this is not going to be any better here. This is going to, we'll just pour real slow. How's that sound, huh? I could have spread the cheesecloth out a little farther. That would have been quite smart, but I didn't, and so now I am paying the price for that. Okay, now, let me see here. Boy, I make this look so neat, don't I? Okay, so now let me try this again here. I'm gonna try to pour some. There, that's doing better now. Okay. And we'll dump all that gank in there. Now, this is the trick, okay? We don't want to, and you could do this much less messily than I did, but, you know, hey. So you would think you might be tempted to squeeze the oats, but you do not want to do that, okay? You just kind of want this to naturally drain without squeezing, because if you squeeze, you're going to get a lot of the sliminess. So we're just going to take that, and if I was really ambitious, I could do this again, you know, strain it again, and then really, you know, get a extra smooth go of it, but I'm not going to. But see, this is here, this is oat milk here, freshly made, and so let me give it a drink and see what it tastes like. It tastes like oat milk. I might have been a little short on the oatmeal or the oats, and you can see there's some at the bottom of the blender, and so I should have probably tried to dump a little more in there. It's a little bit on the thin side, but not bad. Yeah, I could chill this now and it'd be wonderful. But I've tried this in cereal. You could, I guess, put it in coffee, whatever you want, and experiment with it. You know, you could probably put a little different flavors in it if you wanted a little bit different flavor. But it's not bad at all. It tastes pretty good. You probably don't want to keep it because there's no preservatives or anything like that in it, so you wouldn't want to try to keep it forever. But you know, if you're going to drink it in the next few days, absolutely fine in the refrigerator. I've saved it for probably a week and it's been fine. So anyway, I hope this is a help to you. Hopefully you can make less of a mess. I'm going to clean the blender out and everything, and maybe eat some cookies while I'm enjoying this oat milk. But anyway, I hope this is a help to you. I hope maybe this will open your eyes to possibilities unexplored with regard to making dairy substitutes. But anyway, like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will look forward to being back with you next time for another episode of Tightwad Todd. Take care.